finally made it after all these years of hard work and putting in hours to get to Keyshawn and Jay. We finally have arrived to this, but congratulations. You will now be with us for the next 4 hours. Let's see how it goes.
But once you get going, you know what you really feel like about the rest of the world? Damn, y'all are lazy.
Y'all late.
Still
y'all
sleeping.
Late to the game.
Boy, you really feel morally superior to everybody when you're up in the morning. Like, damn, y'all are sleeping and I'm productive.
Keep telling, wait until I hits around 10:15. I would see Max walking. He'd be like, man, you look tired. I'm like, you going to learn today, Max.
No,
you're going to learn today.
You'll be fine, man. Just make sure whatever you do, stay off your damn phone and close your eyes every 20 minutes or so and stop worrying about who's tweeting, who's socializing. If you get your sleep, you'll be good because you're going to need this energy. Imagine what I'm doing on the West Coast. I'm at 1 a.m. So I'm going to bed with babies. Yeah. Waking up, you know.
Yeah, but you're on the West Coast. It doesn't get.
You don't hear no babies in that house.
Stop it.
You on the babies on the left wing.
You seen Key yesterday on Labor Day. The thing is, every day in LA feels like Labor Day. Sun's shining. Everybody's happy. Get out of here with that. It's 1 a.m. You got no sob story here.
Look. No, think about it though. 1 a.m. Then I got to come back with you guys next week, and the time change is going. Now, what you think I got to go through? Yeah. Now I got to deal with the time change again.
You want some violins?
Get the small violins out for kids.
Yeah. Nice try, though. I like the shirt. I'm not going to lie. I like the Lakers shirt.
Yo, it does look different, man, seeing Russ, Bron, and AD together, though. That's damn.
Yeah.
That looks different.
It's the oldie but goodie, I would say, right? I know our team is going to be stacked, but then as I start thinking about the ages, I was like, damn, even when we tried this with Karl Malone and GP and them.
No,
they're way
we
too
were
old.
still, but they were old, but we had a bunch of young wolves still. We ain't really got no young wolves, man.
No,
everybody from Rondo, Dwight Howard, Gasol. We got a
Malik
bunch of
Monk.
dinosaurs.
You got Kendrick Nunn. Y'all all right. Y'all are good. You got some young
we
wolves.
good,
Monk and Kendrick Nunn.
We're good, Jay.
I mean,
come on, man. You know what I'm saying. When we had the old heads back then, we still had young Kobe. We don't have a young Kobe right now.
By the way, and that squad didn't win. That squad got there, but they didn't win.
And we didn't win.
Yeah. But the big difference is all three of these dudes are still playing at second half Westbrook. He's always readjusting to a new team. All three of these dudes are still playing at MVP or near MVP level. That was not Karl Malone and Gary Payton at that time.
Check this out,
Key, you got championship Rondo, man, for that second unit, man.
No,
y'all straight.
I'm not tripping at all, but check this out. You like the three, but look at the wording underneath.
Lakers, big
three
reloaded. You got to pick it up a little more.
Sorry, we're going to see that big three versus Brooklyn.
Yeah, reloaded. Yeah. Unfortunately,
there you go.
It's not going to end well if Brooklyn's healthy. Unfortunately, it's not
baby.
The healthy part is the part, Max.
Right.
That's the part.
Max, Brooklyn can be healthy. We're not worried about them.
Yeah,
we worried about us. All right. Yes. And we also worried about this show. Kick it off, Max.
Yeah, that's right. Look, there's a lot of football to talk about. Here's the question, all right? Which NFL game is going to reveal the most? Like, what are you looking forward to tell you the most about this season, week one? Key, week one.
I would say it's going to be the Saints in Green Bay, right? Because of Jameis Winston. No Michael Thomas. Jameis is entering in a situation where he now is taking over for Drew Brees. He fought off Taysom Hill as a starter. He gets a real opportunity with a real play caller who's not going to allow him to throw the ball 50 times a game unless he needs to for some odd reason. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he can keep those turnovers down, and I think he will. And they'll get Michael Thomas back in about 5 to 6 weeks or so, and so he'll get that extra boost coming back with him. And you already know what Kamara is. You know what they have in Sean Payton, offensive play caller. So I'm looking at that.
See, Key, coming out of your comment, the question is, will KJM be breaking the news when Michael Thomas comes back to play? Will we be breaking the news, Key?
Come on.
I don't know anything about anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I hear what you're saying on Jameis Winston, and I think that's an opportunity for him to really grab New Orleans, considering everything they're going through, and be that guy similar to the way Drew Brees was when they came off Hurricane Katrina. But the interesting storyline for me, an interesting game will be the divisional matchup, man, between the Dolphins and the Pats. Like watching Tua, his second year, the storyline that last year he was like, look, I didn't take the playbook seriously. He spent the entire offseason being down there, working out with Brian Flores, making sure that they're on the same page, and going against, obviously, Mac Jones. And the situation with, is Cam not being there the right move? Obviously, Mac Jones is going to take the leadership role of this team. Can he get the Pats to a place like Dan Orlovsky said that he thinks it can be a tier right below the Buffalo Bills in the AFC? Look, they're big opportunities, and I think that first game really sets the tone for where we're going to see both teams in that division.
Oh, I mean, I think those are both good picks. Unfortunately, gentlemen, I can't accept either answer. It's incorrect.
That's
both
fair.
of them are
Okay.
incorrect. Look, Jameis has looked really good, and everyone's talking about how good Jameis is looking. But without your guy, Key, I don't know. I don't think you get the full picture until Michael
Well, that's
Thomas
the reason.
comes back.
But Max, that's the reason. It's about Jameis, right? It's about the 30 interceptions, 30 touchdowns.
Yep.
That's all we talked about for 2 years with Jameis Winston. So now, without Michael Thomas, if he could lift this team past Green Bay, and even if they lose the game, right? And he plays well.
You want to see how he looks.
You would think, okay, how does he look?
Yep.
That's what you're looking for.
And by the way, he couldn't look much better, right, in preseason. And I would say Miami and the Patriots, everyone wants to me too. I'll put the Bills number one in the division, biggest threat to the Chiefs in the AFC. I would say the Bills.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm not positive. I don't know that they're going to be better. If Tua has his development year two, when the quarterbacks are supposed to, you just never know. And the Patriots are loaded, right? Let's see.
But Max, though, you say the Tua's loaded, right? But think about it. They're flirting with a possibility of a Deshaun Watson. Must not feel too strong about their quarterback situation if they're flirting with something.
Well, that's Deshaun Watson, though, Key. I mean, a lot of people will be flirting with Deshaun Watson if they had a chance to get Deshaun Watson.
But like, for example, the Chargers would.
I was just about to say that, Max. I was about to say the Los Angeles
Justin Herbert.
Chargers
I mean,
wouldn't.
By the way, the Bengals might not even. But so in other words, Tua came out with those dudes, and already his ceiling is seen as different than those guys. Key, I hear what you're saying, but let me tell you the game that I am waiting for week one that will tell me a lot. It's Chiefs and Browns, and the reason is Kansas City. Why did they lose the Super Bowl? Like, I'll remember one player from that Super Bowl forever, and we all will, and that's Patrick Mahomes, whose numbers looked bad but did superhuman things because he was running for his life behind a line that was missing both offensive tackles, 3 dudes off the line, and that's really why they had no shot in the game. They had no offensive line, right? They could not have done more in the offseason to address that. Like when I look at the Giants, my beloved New York football Giants and Gettleman, we're going to fix the line. 3 years later, it's worse than ever.
Agreed.
These dudes went out in this offseason, Key. They got the best left tackle on the market. They got the best guard on the market. They brought in a center who was starting for the Rams. I'm like, Blythe, he's going to be good. And then picked up a Humphrey from the center, right? Who's looking better than like he's probably going to start over Blythe.
They brought Kyle Long out of retirement, although he got injured. I don't know what his status is right now. But look, Kansas City, Cleveland is a big one because of Cleveland, the offensive line, much like you mentioned, Max. But we could go down a long laundry list of teams and opportunities, right? Baltimore in Las Vegas. What does that look like with no Dobbins in the backfield? The Raiders got to prove themselves on the defensive side of the ball. What are the Chargers? Are the Chargers for real? Is Buffalo? Is it going to be a sophomore type situation with them? Are they going to continue to grow? What about the Dallas Cowboys, right? The Dallas Cowboys, what is that? I mean, we could go around the league and pick apart a whole bunch of teams and find answers, hopefully.